The team meets for a meal as they discuss day 2, the game of Go. This is going to be Jingrei's task, and I mean, maybe he's really good at it. We'll see. Meanwhile, the Lee brothers are pissed about the loss, wondering where in the world a nobody like Shun got the gall to so publicly go against them despite having no backing. So wait, it's not public knowledge that he's with Princess Wanning? I suppose it would look bad to get married so soon after his wife died, but considering the way she acts, I didn't think she would care about that at all. Damn, so killing his wife and losing his mind, all just to be a secret side piece. Wild. Day 2! They draw lots for the brackets, and Jingrei ends up going against Shun's little sister, Ru Yun. Lee remembers her being a mediocre player and a sore loser. She gives Jingrei some tips and they engage in psychological warfare. He manages to get to her by acting just like Xue Li used to when they played together. Just as planned, it completely riles her up and sends her over the edge. Jingrei doesn't even get first place, but it's the little victories, Time for another team dinner and a strategy sesh for day 3. This time, it'll be Liu Shu taking the lead with archery, though she also has an old injury and no hot duke to get her a doctor. Ru Yun confronts her brother with her suspicions that this girl can't be anyone other than Xue Li. It just has to be her. Unfortunately for her, Shun is already half mad at this point and loses it on her. She tries to explain that they didn't have a choice, but he's not having it. Oh, Shun. Day 3! This competition is training for the zero gravity powers that everyone seems to get when they get really good at fighting. Their classmates will pull them up while they shoot at targets launched in the air. Alright, I've had enough of your shenanigans drama. This is ridiculous. Liu Shu goes up against that annoying girl with the fake painting, and despite her injury and fear of heights, it looks like she's going to win it. Then, little brother Lee pulls a very unsportsmanlike move. Little shit. Little did he know, though, that Liu Shu is an absolute G. Oh, I love this kind of stuff so much. Yeah! Go team, we did it! The final standings are the Lee brothers in first place, Royale's team in second, and Lee's team in third. It's going to come down to the last day, of course. The final match is a music competition, and in order to take first place, Lee must get first here. The forces are working against her though. Madam G has already bribed 2 out of 5 of the judges. In addition, her wrist. She felt much better after being treated and was nervous she wouldn't get enough practice time before the competition, so she didn't wait the recommended 2 days. And lo and behold, the doctor was right. Sue takes her back to the physician, but now there's only 1 day to go before she has to compete, and this will require drastic measures. She'll have to undergo some kind of magic acupuncture that brings out your worst memories and makes you hallucinate, and that somehow fixes your wrist. Lee struggles with her inner demons, and Duke Sue has to hold her down as she begins losing it. She's trying desperately to stay lucid. Okay, drama, you got me. That was cute as hell. She makes it through the night, and with that, we make it to day 4! Sports as a genre is truly one of my favorites. Watching a team come together and figure out a way to win, the sacrifice, the camaraderie, I just love it. No, I don't have any doubts that they're going to win, but it's about the journey. Mario and Luigi here are cooked. It's already been established that the younger brother is a bit reckless, but what a wild bet to make. You have everything to lose and nothing to gain. How does it help your family at all if Zhang Li ends up back at Zhenyu Hall? Did you forget your mission? You're supposed to be getting Shijie to like you. Speaking of future losers, seeing Royale trying so hard to practice, I gotta say I feel kinda bad about the beatdown that's coming her way. Half of her self-worth seems to hinge on being a good musician, yet even with so much pressure from her mom, she hasn't stooped to anything underhanded in this competition. Trying to focus on practice while thoughts of her fiance pining after Lee are filling her mind, this is a lot for a 15-year-old to handle. Maybe all of this ends with her snapping and losing her mind, like Shun is doing. Honestly, after seeing that even the Emperor wouldn't stand up to Wanning, I feel bad for Shun too. Now we know there was no higher power he could have gone to.
I keep trying to imagine myself in this situation. Some powerful man decides he wants me as his plaything and charges me with killing my husband. Or I can stand up to him, in which case my husband's life, my life, and my family's lives are all forfeit. I guess I'd do it. And then even after that, I have to live under his thumb and I'm even forced to sleep with him? Definitely still a murderer, but is Shun not a victim here too? Even Shirley herself seems less out for revenge on him and more out to find out who is behind this. Meanwhile, living as Zhang Li is a pretty good gig. What luck that she got the identity of a rich, powerful girl and not like the street sweeper's daughter. One thing though, we are starting to stretch the limits of my generosity when it comes to the knowledge inside of the Tonglopedia. Tong seems to know every single thought Zhang Li ever had in her head. Though I guess Shirley might just be filling in the blanks with whatever is most useful for her. Alright, I take it back, that actually does check out. I thought expanding the story into her mother's side of the family was really cool. I'm looking forward to meeting the rest of them and hopefully sorting out the rest of these misunderstandings. And you know who else is loving watching Shirley work? Duke-Soo! About their relationship though, is Duke-Soo so above reproach that no one even bats an eye about how close they are? She's a teenage girl spending a lot of alone time with this man, and no one in her family has even brought it up. For all the talk of how fragile a woman's virtue is, she seems to be getting away with a lot when it comes to hanging out with him. To wrap things up, a scene that made me laugh. This man finally getting his retribution for jumping around everywhere. You deserve it. Alright, I'm off to rewatch Remember the Titans. Till next time, thanks for watching.